New Year, everybody! And what has been a crazy 2020, God knows we can't wait to see the back of it! Every single title is on the line! A sold-out arena, a raucous crowd says hello to N.E.W. one more time! In Newcastle, England, I'm Max Alex alongside the four-time N.E.W. World Champion! And we welcome you to New Year 2020.
What an intense night it should be once again. Kicking off with the men's golden ticket. We have no idea who's going to be involved in this, but the music already kicking off our junior champion.
Well, that is a surprise.
Making his way to the ring from Maryland, weighing in at 239 pounds, the Junior Men's Champion, T.
Well, this of course is going to be our first of two golden ticket matches, one for the men and one for the women. Every single champion on our roster that we know of, Erwin, will defend their title tonight. So what this means for Tasmania is that this guy could be running double duty here tonight.
Tasmania has made no secrets that he wants to try and hold two belts here, and this would be a huge opportunity to do so. Clearly Nathan Goldman wants to see if he's got what it takes.
Tasmania is a whole different level of competitor, and it would be history making if he was the first man to achieve that goal.
And
oh my words.
First, from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 260 pounds, Alex Cross.
Well, every year this match just gets more and more interesting as the mystery opponents spool out. That tonight is no different.
The German suplex machine, Alex Krom, who has had a patchy 2020. Well, let's be honest, who hasn't? But his inconsistent run of form could come to a crashing halt today if he could win the golden ticket, which guarantees you a title shot of your choosing for the year of 2021. It is a golden opportunity. We know how hard title shots are to come by here in N.E.W. and this essentially just cuts out the middleman and hands you that opportunity. If you can get through this smorgasbord of talent, you have absolutely no idea what's coming your way. That is the catch.
Alex Krom was so close to being in the European Championship match tonight. Got a shock win over the Reaper, which allowed for a rematch for that contendership. Alex Krom came up short, but it wasn't after a valiant effort. Two very hard fighting competitors in this TLC match so far.
No one's going to call Alex Krom a guy who...
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
I'll get back to that. I think my pick's just arrived, Erwin.
Yeah, from a current junior champion to a former junior champion. What a melting pot this is becoming.
And from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 175 pounds, Marco.
Three different divisions encapsulated in this match already.
The illustrious Enigma, a man that has made more ripples since his arrival in N.E.W. than I think any new competitor within the last 4 or 5 years easily. Lobo Mysterioso, who has sent shockwaves to the very foundation of Los Familia, one of the most respected and decorated teams in N.E.W. history, has already held a championship here in N.E.W. within his first month of competing. Now he gets a chance to hold one of the richest prizes in this company, the golden ticket, Erwin.
A huge opportunity, as we keep mentioning, for all these men here tonight. A shot at an open shot at any title of their choosing.
How many times have we said it? Sorry, Erwin, but how many times have we said it about Lobo Mysterio? So we have said it countless times. This guy can go as far as Lobo Mysterio wants to go. That's the point about this kid. He is super talented, and if he is focused and here for the right reasons and not just to destroy lives.
We've already seen him in historical matches in his short time here already. You're right, the future of Lobo is limitless.
Just to go quickly back to Alex Crom, our previous entry into this match, he has had a patchy run of form at best, and I feel he needs to win this match, Erwin, to set himself on a better course of 2021. Everyone likes Alex Crom, but you can't deny that on form right now, he could be the weakest competitor in this match so far.
Arguably so for his run of form, as you say, but it seems the worse the odds are for Alex Crom, the better he comes out of it. Wow.
Oh my lord, this is just getting insane now. ZTG!
And from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 205 pounds, ZTG!
Someone else who has made his own way of proving himself here at N.E.W.
Well, of course, this is a TLC matchup at Extreme Rules, and I was starting to wonder who was going to make use of those rules, and, well, now I've got my answer. It's this man right here, the professional hardcore wrestler, ZTG. One of the rivalry he's had over the past month or two with the Buckley stable, Erwin.
And this could be very interesting with these four in the mix. Like the Great, you're right, has had his history with Buckley stable. The emulator, more so. The very busy man in wrestling.
The worst dress sense and yet the best entrance music. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One of these men will leave this arena with a golden ticket, and they've only got 10 minutes to do it. Stabbing Uranagi there by Alex Crom. Went for a kick to the spine. Lobo Mysterio also in Tasmania going at it. What a match that would be.
And of course the utilisation of the ladder will be key here for these four. Oh, the elbow drop.
Well, yeah, that's what makes this match so hard to call for me, Erwin, in terms of the ladder, which is obviously a key component of this match. Oh, what a chair shot there by Tasmania, right to the back of the head of Lobo Mysterio also.
Not done there. Oof.
You'd have to believe that would favour Tasmania and Lobo Mysterio also.
Oh, dear gods! Sweet Jesus, Alex Crom! Dropping ZTG onto the steps.
He went neck first into those steps, Erwin. That was sickening.
Oh, spinning heel kick as well. Meanwhile, in the ring, Mysterioso.
Hurricane Rana onto that middle rope and choking the life out of him with that knee. I was about to say that I think the ladder stipulation favours Mysterioso and Tasmania, but right now I'm not too sure. Alex Crom is going on a tear here.
Everyone is stepping up to the occasion, it would seem. Crom has introduced a table into the ring, but goes straight back out for ZTG, who catches him off guard.
That was a moment of just sheer malevolence. I wasn't sure Alex Crom was even capable of, Erwin.
Oof.
That could have put ZTG out of action permanently. What a net breaker there by Zulite the Great, who's clearly made of tougher stuff. Tasmania and Lobo Mysterio also still finding a way in the middle of this ring. No one's got anywhere near this ladder yet. As we kick off New Year 2020 with a bang here.
Oof, what a powerbomb from Tasmania. Again, you're right, no one has approached the ladder as of yet. ZTG with bad intentions.
Torpedo Snake Eyes right into the ring post. 619 by Tasmania.
Something you would expect more from Mysterioso, but you're right, Tasmania utilising that luchador offense.
Against the luchador. I wonder how Angry Lobo Mysterio also is about that. What a shot there by Tasmania. Not afraid to take a shortcut there, it seems. I don't blame the junior men's champion.
It's onto the corner of the table.
Dear Lord, what a suplex. Right on the edge, as he quite rightly said, Erwin. ZTG and Alex Crom still fighting on the outside here.
It's absolute chaos.
There's very little give in those wafer thin mats, folks, so let's not forget about that. So the amount of damage done to Crom and ZTG is just
finally the first one to utilise the ladder.
Unfathomable at the moment. ZTG, no surprise there, with a ladder in hand. Oh dear Lord.
Bodies hurling everywhere.
Yeah, that, I'm not quite sure how Alex Crom landed there. Hard shot there from Lobo Mysterio, also off the ring apron. ZTG and Lobo Mysterio also standing tall in the centre of the ring.
Let him up. Oof, what a Samoan drop.
Beautiful Samoan drop.
Tasmania back in the mix here.
Doof.
That incredible pace that we know Tasmania for.
Well, a neck breaker there by Taz. First man to climb the ladder.
Going straight for the gold.
This is what you need to do. Let's not forget about those pesky clasps, Erwin.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a straightforward grab the case and run job. You've got to loosen that, and those annoying clasps that are attached to the chain. Of course, Alex Crom on the other side doing everything he can to stop Tasmania. It's a slugfest 10 foot high.
Oof. Back and forth atop the ladder.
No, dear Lord. Lobo Mysterio also not strong enough to push that ladder over with both Crom and Tasmania on top of it. Crom now still with hands on that ladder. Lobo Mysterio also needs a plan B. He clearly doesn't have the strength remaining to push that ladder over. This has already been an incredibly physical affair.
Crom getting ever closer to releasing that briefcase with the golden ticket inside. ZTG lending a hand.
That's exactly what ZTG needed to do to continue this matchup. Electric chair drop. Alex Crom clearly struggling with those clasps. Now you have
reverse suplex onto the ladder.
Right onto the steel ladder. Abdomen first goes Lobo Mysterioso. No give whatsoever in the steel. ZTG now with potentially weakened clasps has an open gate to that golden ticket, Erwin.
Heading up. As you say, Alex Crom has loosened those clasps. And that's it. That's all the time ZTG needed.
ZTG picked his moment, Erwin. Exactly what he needed to do. Alex Crom did the dirty work there. And let's not forget about that Uranagi onto the steel steps early on in this match. To ZTG, the man who's won the golden ticket here. This is the biggest career victory for ZTG and N.E.W. today.
They'll be looking to end things here. Positions Richards on the ropes.
Oh, and a clothesline. Jose Gonzalez, the first ever men's champion here in the compound, adding to the mystery that already accumulates. That surname, Gonzalez, gives me some time to go on the Gonzalez Buster, traditional Gonzalez Buster, right on the bottom rope, guillotine birds, calling it away. This could be it. This has gotta be it. Was that time enough for Burns to recover? 2. There it is. Gonzalez retains.
Managing both the kicks.
Came back with that clothesline, more importantly, Erwin.
You win it again.
Got it! Well, you may escape 1, but I would bet my heart against escaping 2. 2! That's it! 3, the Reaper is the new men's junior champion.
In trouble once again.
Oh, Uranagi! Stiff elbow right to that heart. Follow suit. And that is exactly what the Reaper can do. Constant.
His head just completely changing the complexion of that match in an instant.
How the hell do you beat a man who seems to feed on
a masterpiece?
What a manoeuvre! Could this be all? The best chance the Prodigy will ever get to beat the Reaper! He's done it! He's done it! The Prodigy beat the Reaper! The Prodigy is the new Junior Men's Champion! The Prodigy with blood trickling down his face. Seems to have his legs in here. Masterpiece again connects! Just about perfect. This time the rope break won't get him. Is it enough? Yes it is. The Prodigy retains. Fisherman's DDT! Fisherman's DDT! And that's gotta be it! New champion! New champion! Yes! Tasmania! Men's Junior Champion!
And it's for the Junior Men's Championship.
Well, let's face it, the champion has already been in some extreme and intense action already here tonight.
No doubt about it. Tasmania already must be feeling the effects of that incredibly physical TLC match for the golden ticket. Congratulations once again to Zulite the Great, who will get a guaranteed title shot of a title of his choosing in the year 2021. But now we must focus on the Junior Men's Championship, and this man right here, the Duker of Dudley, Jack Murphy, the challenger-elect for the Men's Junior Champion, former amateur boxer, made a great transition into wrestling. Should be a hell of a matchup.
Jack Murphy has been here for 2 years, still maintaining an impressive win-loss record, 22 wins out of 36 matches.
Quite the record for Mr. Murphy. Of course, this man has made an amazing impact here in Tasmania. Certainly, in my eyes, the pick of the class of 2020. This kid looks like he's got all the tools to go all the way.
Over 170 days as champion. Again, that physical toll of that first match may catch up with him here. Let's not forget what got everyone's eyes on Tasmania in the first place, that Invitational Cup. We got right to the end of that against Cowboy Roy.
Yeah, well, what a way to kick off your N.E.W. career, going toe-to-toe, mano-a-mano with an out-and-out N.E.W. legend and holding your own. That was quite a way to make a statement, and he's not stopped running since. This should be one hell of a matchup between two of the hot young and up-and-comers here in N.E.W.
Weighing in at 262 pounds, Jack Murphy. Introducing the champion from Maryland, weighing in at 239 pounds, he is the Junior Men's Champion, T.
Let's not forget that Tasmania has a lot more in-ring experience than Jack Murphy, who is a homegrown talent of N.E.W's own training facility. Tasmania, of course, coming to N.E.W. from a different promotion.
Back from New Ambitions Wrestling. Still competes there as well. As well as Ronin Pro and many other promotions.
Great to see Roy back holding the Men's Junior title. Roy Hunter, our pay-per-view official, ringing the bell, and here we go. Bench press slam there. by Tasmania into the gut buster. Jack Murphy just absorbed it. Reverse DDT. Of course, the abdomen strength of Jack Murphy well documented due to his boxing pass. Drop toe hold there onto the middle rope of Tasmania.
Yeah, came running in with that clothesline. Oof, but Murphy had it scouted.
This being a title match, there is 20 minutes on the clock here for Tasmania and Jack Murphy to do as much damage to each other as possible. Duff, stop to the midsection there as Tasmania goes on the attack now, working on those powerful arms of Jack Murphy. Might not be the worst idea.
Swinging neck breaker there.
Yeah, Jack Murphy aiming for the head, it seems, in the early ongoings of this matchup. Maybe looking for those knockout blows. That European uppercut from Tasmania. I'm not sure if he wants to get into a slugfest with Murphy.
He seems to be doing pretty well.
And lefts here. Jack Murphy has no response.
Caught up.
Uncharacteristically there for the boxer who his hands were down. As Tasmania continues the attack here. Double underhook.
Beautiful strength there, just holding Murphy, letting that blood flow to his head. Deeper impact on that slam.
I have to believe that one of these early shots from Tasmania has hurt Murphy. I mean, what a powerbomb that is. Well, if he wasn't hurt before, he sure as hell is now.
Well, that could very well be it. Murphy has not had a response for quite some time here.
I can't remember ever seeing Jack Murphy with his hands down, Owen. That's the thing that's worrying me. Look at Murphy's hands by his side. How often do you see that from the Duke? Oh, wait a minute, standing Uranagi.
That could be the opening, but again caught by Tasmania here.
Yeah, that knee drag, catching the leg of Murphy. A quick counter from the champion. Hard Irish whip back into the corner. Stiff clothesline to the back of the neck of Murphy, who looks like he could be in real trouble here. Oh, what a chop that was.
Sends Tasmania over the top rope. I think it could be the pace of Tasmania that Murphy's struggling with here.
Yeah, Tasmania, I mean, blink and you'll miss him. One of the quickest competitors on the roster, no doubt about it. Jack Murphy, he can throw a beating and take one, but he simply just doesn't have the speed that Tasmania possesses. What a European uppercut that was, taking Murphy off his feet. What a right hand
to the outside.
Good lord.
Plus a 10 count will begin here. How much of that Tasmania is going to utilise, we're yet to see.
Well, liberal 10 count. Oh, wait a minute. These boys going for a walk here, it seems. On the outside already. On the side is a concrete floor. We are running out of mats. Jack Murphy again in the crowd. Tasmania is going to follow him.
And again, this is not Extreme Rules, but it's getting further and further away from the ring here.
This capacity crowd in Newcastle is getting a close look at this action here as these two men fight on the concrete floor. Stiff European uppercut. If they're not careful, these two guys are going to get counted out here. I think Tasmania has only just realised. Count of 8. The referee being very liberal with his 10 count here. Roy Hunter giving these men as much chance as humanly possible. 9.9, and Jack Murphy just and only just gets back in the ring and delivers some devastating offense there.
Swinging Uranagi there. Tasmania back to his feet. Got caught.
Yeah, arm drag counter. Jack Murphy trying to regain a little bit of momentum here after that walk in the crowd. Sweeping STF there. Kick to the midsection by Murphy, trying to counter again.
And shot to the chest. What a famous there.
What a nip up. What a response by the champion. A sheer adrenaline spike. Tasmania nipping up right after the famous
there. That could be all he needs. Fishnet DDT.
That could be over right there. That's it. Fisherman Buster. Hunter in the perfect position. 2. It's no.
Murphy kicks out. What a knee.
Stiff knee. That Fisherman's DDT is more than usually the end, the explanation point to any match. Jack Murphy shocking Tasmania now, going right back on the attack with that gut wrench suplex. Well countered there by Murphy, taking Tasmania to the mat.
There we go, starts throwing him those jabs, but as quick as that.
gutbuster.
Oh, what a
This time Murphy pops right back up. Anything you can do, I can do better, says the Duker of Dudley. Throws in another left for good measure. Tasmania desperately getting out the corner quickly as he can.
Leg there.
Figure four leg lock. I'm not
Something
sure if enough damage has been
uncharacteristic.
done to Murphy's legs.
He's holding on.
Murphy holding on with everything he's got, trying to
twist
turn it. And he does. Reverses the hold. Tasmania finally getting free. The pressure was reversed though by Jack Murphy.
How intense has this match been? Oh, Murphy clinging on and coming back time and time again.
That is a finder's resilience, so in Tasmania has to keep
Looking
his
for
cool
a second
here.
time, fishing a DDT.
Beautifully executed by the champion. Has to drag Murphy out of the corner though. That could cost him a few seconds. Roy Hunt, a perfect position by the referee. 2. It's
That's
over.
it. Tasmania returns. What an intense fight it took.
Absolutely incredible fight between Jack Murphy and Tasmania. Tasmania looked so focused, so prepared here for this matchup, and the sheer speed took Jack Murphy by surprise, but the Duker of Dudley would not be denied. He kept fighting back.
Absolutely incredible stuff, and the question is, what's next for Tasmania? Who's he going to defend that title against next?
Let's not forget, Erwin, it didn't take one, it took 2 fisherman DDTs to put down Jack Murphy here tonight. What a fight by the Duker of Dudley, but what a defence for Tasmania.
Well, it's that time again.
Here is your
We
winner.
now go to the
Still junior men's champion.
women's golden ticket. Tasmania with an incredible defence there.
You're indestructible. They don't ride them like that anymore, Erwin.
And again, I believe this one is a triple threat of mystery contenders. Sanchez.
Making her way to the ring from Havana, Cuba, Melissa Sanchez.
Well, it's been a while since we've seen the Cuban missile, Melissa Sanchez. Great to see her back in the ring.
An incredible survivor of the roster shrink.
That's very true, Erwin, and you know, let's not forget that survival, that shock survival may have revitalised Melissa Sanchez, who is undoubtedly a great competitor in our women's division. Our second TLC of the night here, our second golden ticket matchup. A triple threat for the ladies, as you quite rightly pointed out, Erwin, but we still have absolutely no idea who's going to be involved in this matchup. We are flying by the seat of our pants, ladies and gentlemen. Melissa Sanchez would be a great golden ticket winner though. That's a good choice, I hate to admit it, by Nathan Goldman.
It certainly would be a great opportunity, having overcome such great odds as of late. Met her 2 opponents in this match. Well, also from the junior / tag division.
And her opponent. First, from Chelsea, England, Jade Phillips.
Well, Jade Phillips, one half of High Energy, the plucky optimist that could, of course, have made great inroads in the women's tag team division as of late. Jade Phillips looks like she could be the standout addition of that team, with all due respect to Jane Madison.
You've got to wonder if Phillips does win this, whether she will utilise that on the tag team championships.
That's a great question. I mean, High Energy have made a tremendous impact in the women's tag team division, but you have to wonder if Phillips has her eye on singles gold, which surely has to be the objective for every competitor here in N.E.W.
Wow.
Oh, hello.
And
That's an idea.
from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, Tornado.
Well, that is 3 very interesting picks, all 3 from the junior division.
I like that though, Erwin. We're keeping one eye on the future still here in N.E.W. despite everything going on with roster shrinks and everything else politically backstage right now. At least we still have one golden junior division.
Well, it makes sense to me. I mean, as far as the men's division goes, there are a wide array of opportunities there. With the women's division, less women, so less titles. Again, Jade Phillips, the only one with maybe 2 choices to make should she win this. Someone in the women's division would only go for the women's gold. Oof.
Well, there's nothing to say at that. Oh my word. Full nice suplex there by
Arguably
Phillips.
you would want to go for the big one, but there's nothing stopping Tornado or Sanchez here going for that junior women's title as well.
Or finding a tag partner or going for one of the tag belts.
That's a very good point.
Shot there by Sanchez. This really is an open opportunity for one of these ladies.
The women wasting no time getting that ladder involved.
Well, I can't say I'm too surprised that the Cuban Missile was the first person to utilise the weapons here. This hardcore stipulation, I think, puts this match squarely in the wheelhouse of Melissa Sanchez.
Who's dishing out the punishment, but Phillips catching with that snap suplex there.
Yeah, great suplex there by Phillips, who is, of course, more used to competing as a tag team wrestler. Extreme Rules is not particularly, I would say, Phillips or Tornado's, thank you. It's Tornado's field of expertise. Senior moment there from
Max Radix.
From Max Radix, yes. It's been a long couple of months. Hard shot there by Super Tornado.
Sanchez staying out of it momentarily there.
Stiff elbow right to the jaw of Phillips. Hard Hurricane Rana. Beautiful offense there by Melissa Sanchez. Stiff knee there by Phillips, showing that tough streak she's going to need if she wants to win this one. Sanchez with a big boot while Phillips was still on her knees. Right into the face.
Don't like how that table is hanging out of that ring.
The single leg drop kick did not connect by Super Tornado, who's gone right back on the attack, but Sanchez with those educated feet making Tornado work for it. It's a chop fest between those two ladies. Phillips trying to get involved. In terms of pure striking ability, again, I've got to give this one to Melissa Sanchez with due respect for the other two ladies involved.
It has just been an absolute beat down so far.
Another great snap suplex there by Phillips. Now going back to attack Tornado. Looking for a fisherman's here.
Fisherman buster.
Beautiful fisherman buster. You don't see that every day by Phillips.
And if that was a one-on-one, that pin right there could have been enough. But quickly realising there's no point hooking that leg, went straight for the gold.
Phillips first time working with those pesky clasps on those golden briefcases.
Tornado.
Electric chair drop there by Tornado, making quick work of Phillips.
Ladders laying on that top
big
rope.
Suplex.
Where's Tornado going?
Where is Tornado going? Looking for more toys to play with, it seems. Another ladder on the other side. Melissa Sanchez setting that up as some kind of plinth. Phillips now fighting back, thankfully, so Tornado couldn't use the chair. Stiff elbows right to the jawline of Phillips. Reversal. Hurricane Rana, beautiful. God, Sanchez was there with a ladder. Steel connects to Tornado's face.
Sanchez taking a moment to think about the next attack.
Sanchez aiming for the knees there, I believe. Irwin trying to work on that vertical base of the Luchadores. Let's not forget about that ladder that's already been set up.
My word, that she just flung Jade Phillips onto.
No, Phillips. Don't do it, Sanchez. Sweet Jesus.
Out the way.
The moonsault's connected with a steel, but not Phillips. Good Lord.
And Jade Phillips taking full advantage.
Super Tornado on the ladder.
But Tornado, as you say, is inside.
On the ladder, capitalising.
I don't think Phillips has noticed.
I don't think Phillips or Sanchez has noticed, Owen. I think you're exactly right here. Those pesky clasps are slowing Tornado down. Incredible scenes here.
Sanchez out on her feet, barely able to stand.
Tornado's done it. Tornado has done it!
I think Phillips was thinking about coming off that turnbuckle but couldn't get to it in time.
Well, I think Phillips knew she didn't have enough power left to get the ladder over on her own. Look at that moonsault by Sanchez.
Incredible.
Just connecting with the steel. As you say, Phillips making her way to the corner, thinking for the high-flying move to knock Tornado off the ladder, but it was all too little, all too late.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Junior Women's Championship.
I just want to take a moment to remind everyone that despite all the action that we've seen here tonight, we're not even halfway through the card yet, Erwin. It is our biggest show of the year for a reason.
Again, every title on the line, as well as what we've already seen here tonight, the two opportunity ticket matches, those golden ticket matches. Well, speaking of opportunities, Carolyn Carr, a very newcomer to N.E.W, has her first opportunity at gold here, but it's against an arguably far more experienced junior champion than anyone was expecting. The roster shrink throwing a spanner in the works.
Well, you're absolutely right there, Erwin. I mean, Carolyn Carr's had a topsy-turvy start to her N.E.W career, a product of our training facility against
She's
the
only had
Phantom.
11 matches here.
Yeah, this is an incredible opportunity for Carolyn Carr. There's no doubt about that. This is her 12th match in N.E.W, and it's for the biggest prize in our company.
Just got a little bit harder for Carolyn Carr.
These guys rarely go anywhere alone,
Especially when there's gold on the line.
in the darkness breeds familiarity. These guys are just twisted individuals. There's no real other way of putting it. And the Phantom with her minions, of course, at the command of the Reaper.
Again, as much as we are led to believe, they are all been promised something, and all of them that you see here tonight are in action. Those two in the ring right now, Joe Freeman and Nate, are competing for the tag team championships. The Phantom will be looking to keep her newly won Junior Championship here tonight, and the Reaper, of course, in our European Championship match here tonight.
Yeah, you have to wonder what Joe Freeman and Nate think about this, essentially playing bodyguards to the Reaper's girlfriend here when they've got a tag team title match to think about later here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Birmingham, England, Carolyn Carr.
Huge opportunity for that young lady right here. Biggest match of her career to date.
Introducing the champion from Prague, the Czech Republic. She is the Junior Women's Champion, the Phantom.
Wrestled and won titles all over Europe and import, and now stands as Junior Women's Champion. 6 years competitive in-ring action under her belt. 12 matches versus 6 years, Erwin.
Unfathomable odds, especially with the assistance that could be played part here at ringside. Junior Women's title on the line, 20 minutes are on the clock.
Now we're going to see just how good our training facility is. 20 minutes, and here we go. The Phantom versus Carolyn Carr. Hurricane Rana there by the Phantom, the veteran. Kick to the spine of Carr, who's going to have to endure not only a busy night in the office. What a knee there by Carr. Educated legs of the plucky rookie. What a victory this would be. Hard Irish whip if Carolyn Carr could do the impossible here and beat the odds against the Phantom, and of course the gaze of End Times here tonight.
Carr changing her mind of sending this to the outside there.
I feel sorry for Roy. This is a long night for our pay-per-view official. 10 matches to call, and now he needs eyes in the back of his head.
Another hard knee from Carr. Has given her an opening.
Swinging neck breaker into the pin. Great athleticism there by Carolyn Carr. The flawed over pin. Just showcasing that tremendous athletic skill that she possesses. She's a tremendous athlete, there's no doubt about it.
Certainly is. And seems to have taken the Phantom off guard here.
CrossFit fanatic is Carolyn Carr.
Again,
an arrow there.
Clearly found that works against the Phantom.
Yeah, in terms of cardiovascular conditioning, Carolyn Carr is not surpassed by anyone here on the women's roster, I can promise you that. One of the fittest ladies I think I've ever met in my entire life. What a bulldog there by the Phantom.
Both women missing an exchange before that. The momentum has shifted once more.
But wait a minute,
look at
see that steel chair there, right under the gaze of Roy Hunter. That sheer just arrogance there of End Times. The Phantom goes for a pin, didn't even get a 1 count. Not nearly enough offense there to Carr.
And a distraction here from the outside. This is exactly how the Junior Championship was won.
Now I have to applaud again Roy Hunter's quick action there, just slapping down that discontent before it could really take place. That chair still in the ring, and under the rulings of N.E.W. will not be removed until deemed to do so by the official. Reverse DDT there by the Phantom, and there you see it, getting rid of that chair. We've still got to keep an eye out for End Times here. The Phantom still hard shots to the challenger Carolyn Carr, just having to absorb a lot of pain here.
We're looking to finish it. Snap German singlets. Too close to the ropes.
God, what a snap German. I felt that one. Carolyn Carr's legs bounced off the ropes. Stiff knee right across the jawline there by the Phantom. Just look how much reinforcements the Phantom has at ringside.
Having a word with them there before going back for the attack, but that's giving Carolyn Carr time to breathe.
3 men who are twice Carolyn Carr's size just standing there trying to intimidate her as she tries to wrestle the match of her life.
For a pin again.
Roy Hunter slightly out of position there, uncharacteristic from our official. 1 count there for Carr. Sweet back, nothing fancy about it. It's exactly what Carr needs to do right now. Keep it simple. keep the Phantom on the mat.
Again, applying that pressure to the spine is Carr.
Wearing down the champion piece by piece, any way that she can. This has been a good match plan here so far tonight from Carolyn Carr. She's absorbed the punishment and she's played her own game here, keeping the Phantom on the mat.
Again, Phantom has some deadly offense, but you're right, Carr seems to have absorbed it and countered it where she can. Oh, another hard knee. Oh, a Bronco Buster to follow suit.
You don't see that every day. Again, showcasing that athleticism there by Carr. And you'll notice the lack of space that Carr is leaving between her and the Phantom.
Inverted pile driver.
Incredibly close quarters here. Inverted pile driver might just be enough to keep the champion down. Biggest career victory to date. No.
2.
How close. You can almost taste it. This crowd is sensing the change in the wind here.
Car crash.
That could be it. Car crash. Hunter's there. Perfect. 2. No. Come on. How close can you get?
Veterancy kicking in there for the Phantom. You gotta believe. Any other competitor, and that would have been over. Any other competitor in the junior division at least.
Oh, 2 arm drag counters there by the Phantom, amazingly keeping her composure. The champion back on the attack. Stiff clothesline takes down Carr, and again single leg drop kick.
Phantom turning things around once more.
Oh, reverse DDT after the stiff right to the jaw. Goes right into the pin, no wasted motion. Phantom's MO, 2.9. Again, Carr kicks out.
I have no idea where she's finding this from.
Alba.
Knows she's in a fight for a championship, but the Phantom knows she's wounded.
Armbar again by the Phantom. Submission specialist Carolyn Carr trying to get out of it as quickly as she can, and she does. Stiff 2 right hands there to the jawline of the Phantom.
Looking for a suplex.
Oh, great suplex by Carr. Great response by the challenger. The sound of applause. Oh, wait a minute, Carr using the ropes by any means. Oh, almost got it right there.
There was a cheer from the crowd. They don't seem to mind her trying to even the odds here.
Diamond carry Carr there by Carr. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Carolyn Carr is the fans' favourite in this one. Everybody wants to see the end of End Times.
Oh, what a high angle backdrop there.
Great backdrop by Carr, who I think's just taking a minute. The crowd behind her like it never has been before. The Phantom fighting back. The champion's still alive.
Oh, Hurricane Rana into the pin though.
That split second by Carr might have just cost her here. No! Again kicking out.
Carr rolling free of that kick. Oh.
Stiff forearm. Listen to the crowd, Erwin. Reeling Carr on shot for shot.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Inverted reverse leg drop for Carolyn Carr.
You see that fatigue kicking in here. She doesn't have much left, but another inverted pile driver might be enough. Going for the pin.
Yeah, bridged it this time. Full weight of her body.
That's it.
It's over. Carolyn Carr,
new women's junior champion.
Absolutely incredible effort by Carolyn Carr.
Can't believe she managed to overcome the Phantom. I thought the Phantom was going to have hold of that junior division belt for a while until someone in that division clicked in that manner to progress, if you will.
What an amazing story, Owen. 12 matches into her in-ring career, and she stands at the top of the junior women's mountain. Carolyn Carr in front of End Times holds the gold.
Is this an omen for End Times here tonight?
What a match. have it, Erwin. A quick look back at some of the previous men who have held the prestigious United Kingdom Championship.
Extreme Rules match. And it's for the National Championship. Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Snake.
Well, let's not forget here that the UK Championship was not lost, it was not thrown down. Grime had to forfeit it due to an attack from N.E.W, essentially turning on him after he sought power there.
It's a great point, Erwin.
Led to a huge tournament in the entire UK division fought to try and get here. It ended with 3 men going through, Snake and Kobayashi reaching a draw in their match.
And let's just think how good the United Kingdom Championship would look around the waist of the 8-time world champion, the New Japan Hall of Famer. Let's just think how relevant that would keep Magnum Opus, Erwin, if the United Kingdom Championship comes home with that man right there.
What a story it has been for our Magnum Opus throughout 2020. Pincel changed the complexion of that tag team.
Franchise.
And his opponent, first, from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kobayashi.
The greatest export in the history of N.E.W. The man from the rising sun, the Kobayashi, in his traditional gear, hopes to become United Kingdom champion once more.
Arguably Extreme Rules favours Kobayashi the most, and of all these competitors here tonight, 128-day TV champion, most of those defences in ladder matches. European champion as well. What a hell of a career Kobayashi has had here in N.E.W.
Yeah, Kobayashi very decorated here in N.E.W. Snake yet to hold the title on the main N.E.W. roster. Something to consider as well.
And a man who narrowly defeated Zach Fuller in his match to get here tonight. A man who has amazed all.
And from Bangor, Maine, weighing in at 149 pounds, Mike Sharp.
Well, you know, you got to give this guy his due, Erwin. I mean, he used to wrestle under the name The Prodigy, and let's be honest, it was a bit of a running joke in the locker room for the longest of times, but since Mike Sharp became Mike Sharp, his run of form, his attitude, and his in-ring performances have improved tenfold. You have to admit that this has been a standout tournament regardless of the result here tonight for Mike Sharp.
Let's not forget, Sharp put his career on the line. If anyone would come out and give him a title shot, it was the Reaper as junior champion, as we saw in the vignette earlier, that offered him that challenge. Sharp overcame miraculously, to everyone's surprise.
Sharp has been added to that very short list of men that have managed to beat the Reaper. And that list still is incredibly short, I promise you that.
The United Kingdom Championship up for grabs, triple threat, Extreme Rules.
It's great to see Mike back at the free extended event, our senior official, one of our senior road agents, Mike Shitope, Kobayashi, Mike Sharp, and of course the New Japan Hall of Famer, Snake. The bell has rang and here we go.
Oof. Sharp and Snake kicking things off, Kobayashi waiting in the wings.
Yeah, a little bit of a rivalry I think that has developed over the last few weeks between Mike Sharp and Snake. Some crosswords said by both men. Stiff elbow there right to the back of Kobayashi. Him and Snake no stranger. My word.
Kick.
No straight to those educated knees and legs of Kobayashi. Sharp and Kobayashi about the same height and width. Of course, Snake so much more veterancy and a few extra pounds as well.
Throwing in a gut wrench there.
A great gut wrench suplex there by the veteran. I think who's proven to everybody who may have doubted him that Snake can still go inside that ring, Erwin.
He's just going back and forth between Kobayashi and Mike Sharp here.
Shin breaker to Kobayashi, the veteran, who is still in incredible shape for his age.
Sharp looking for an armbar.
Armbar there by Sharp.
Caught Snake off guard, but he's trying to get out of it. Swivels the hips. Breaks all over Kobayashi out of nowhere.
You know, I have been told as well, Erwin, that if Snake won tonight, he would be the oldest champion on our roster at the age of 52.
Very well be true here.
Kobayashi
boot.
getting nothing but boot there by the veteran. Big double axe handle onto the spine. Kobayashi in a bit of trouble. I've just got a feeling about Kobayashi here tonight, Erwin. I know he's in a bit of trouble right now. Being hung up upside down by the veteran. Hard knee to the abdomen. I think Kobayashi's time is due. That rising sun kick could be a game changer here tonight. Mike Sharp as well has to be considered a wild card. This is no disrespect to the veteran, but Sharp and Kobayashi are both in their primes here.
That is where Snake certainly has the disadvantage. Arguably his better years are behind him.
Just a crab there to Mike Sharp.
Reached out for the bottom rope, but it is Extreme Rules. Kobayashi instead breaking it. Snake undeterred here. What a pile driver.
Yeah, beautiful pile driver there by the veteran, spiking the head of Kobayashi.
Mike Sharp, taunting to bring it on. Drives Snake down.
Yeah, stiff forearm taking the veteran to the mat as now he works on the rotary cuff of Snake. Mike Sharp, of course, a great technical wrestler in his own right. That beautiful reverse drop toe hold there by the veteran, showing that he still knows a little bit of catch can himself there, Erwin.
He caught Sharp off. And now finds himself stuck between Kobayashi and Mike Sharp.
If this is Snake back at his best, I would have loved to have seen him at his best. Stiff chop there by Kobayashi.
Rising Sun!
Sweet Jesus, what a kick!
That could have been it, but Mike Sharp ready there.
Well, so ends Snake's participation for this match, Erwin. Kobayashi and Mike Sharp fighting in the centre of the ring. Amazingly, Snake back to his feet.
Trying to catch his breath in the corner there. What a roundhouse.
Vicious shoulder barge. Lex Sharp take down Kobayashi, getting a little bit of vengeance there, at least watching it, and then just tackled the life out of Sharp from behind.
Going for a pin on Kobayashi.
Going right in for the pin on Kobayashi. The deadliest player in the game today, living up to his image here.
Nearly getting that
super kick. I think Kobayashi was going for a kick of his own, and Snake caught him mid-air.
And that's it! Snake's the UK champion!
That deadly, venomous super kick was enough from nowhere. I need to see that again, Erwin.
That was so sudden.
I think Kobayashi was in the middle of a kick himself, and Snake caught him.
I think you're right. Left his feet and got all of that super kick right to the chin.
I hope we've got a replay of that.
These were the moments leading up. Snake rolled out, changed his mind as he saw Kobayashi down, went for that pin that only got him a 2.
We're watching Kobayashi here. Did Kobayashi leave his feet?
There you go. He did jump up, I think, for another punt kick.
There was he definitely did leave the air, but as he left the air, Snake's foot was leading up to his chin, and the leader of Magnum Opus has just brought them screaming back into relevance. The franchise isn't dead, it's just took on a new glorious reign as United Kingdom champion.
We didn't know that it would blow up with such might.
It is quite simply the founding blocks of N.E.W's women's division versus the longest single reign in the women's tag team division's history here tonight. The Outlaws versus Foxy Valentines.
We have seen this time and time again. The outcome still as unpredictable as ever, but a 728-day reign to defeat.
"728 days, Owen. Absolutely incredible. A run like no other. It has completely legitimised Foxy Valentine. This is the first tag team title match the Outlaws have ever had where they would be considered the underdogs.
I mean, let's face it, every other reign, as you saw in that vignette, under 100 days. Foxy Valentines have just exceeded every expectation.
Well, no, in fact, this is secretly my favourite entrance in N.E.W. There is just something cool about Foxy Valentines.
It's a title reign that has not won them much adoration with the fans, but it has certainly won them respect.
Look, the fans love to hate them, I don't deny that for 1 second, but they are as arrogant as they are talented, and that is pretty damn arrogant and pretty damn talented. Foxy Valentines are not the shameless self-promoters that everybody thought them to be. Foxy Valentines are indeed the real frickin' deal. 728 days. 728 days, Owen.
The longest title reign in N.E.W. history.
Period. In any division. That's insane.
Lisa Chase, Psycho Sonia on the way to the ring. Lisa
God, the drugs are
Chase,
kicking in again.
I was just thinking the same.
Psycho Sonia, the Outlaws.
Well, let's not forget this is going to be contested under traditional tag team elimination.
Chase, Psycho Sonia and their opponent.
We really do need to update our
They
wellness
are
policy.
the Tag Team Fox.
I think that's how she gets away with it being an announcer.
Valentine.
Nevertheless, tag team titles up for contention.
It had to be Mike. Our senior official, no disrespect to Roy, who's a phenomenal referee. This one just had to be Mike. My word, this could be the match of the night, you know. 20 minutes on the clock and here we go.
Hard boot already.
Oh, tough. Takedown there by the Fox.
A calm and confident champion here, just throwing around Lisa
She's
Chase.
got every right to be Owen. I mean, right now the Fox and Nancy Valentine as a team are pretty much seamless. They are the favourites in this match for a reason. The champions are expected to retain here, and how many times have we said that about a match that the Outlaws are involved in?
Hard whip into the corner, went for a Hurricane Rana, got caught.
Quick reversal there by the Fox. Lisa Chase, of course, starting out for the Outlaws. 4-time women's champion in her own right.
Hard boot. Fox keeping up that pressure. Oh, Hurricane Rana of her own.
Those educated legs of the Fox are something that we're going to have to watch closely all the way through the night. First tag made goes to Nancy Valentine, keeping the attack onto Lisa Chase, keeping Lisa Chase in enemy territory here. This is trademark Foxy Valentine. All the classic tag teams do it, Erwin. Alienate the opponent in the corner. It works. That's why they do it.
Sonia has not seen a tag yet. And the damage is adding up for Lisa Chase.
We're only 2 minutes into this, and about a minute and a half of it has been Lisa Chase getting beaten down by Foxy Valentine. Oh. What an atomic bulldog that was. Incredible athleticism by the Fox.
Chase
Come here
finding
to
an
fight
opening.
tonight. Chase finally finds an opening with those powerful legs. Tag made.
Perhaps a desperate tag though. Sonya trying to find some offense.
Sonya trying to find a forearm and got nothing, but overpowered by the Fox, hung up on the top rope. Of course, the veteran Fox training her tag team partner Nancy Valentine from the ground up, and that has given these two ladies such an incredible, unique understanding. Tag made, which has led to this phenomenal reign. Drop toe hold, elbow right to the spine there, again seamless from Foxy Valentine. Nancy Valentine, the legal woman, blocked by Psycho Sonya, kick to the midsection, blocked again by Valentine, back and forth by these two ladies, as you would expect.
And a brief glimpse of offense from the Outlaws, just snuffed out.
Jawbreaker
May have
counter.
spoken too soon. Perhaps not.
Diamond carry, reversal, DDT.
That's the kind of offense that can make a good head start for the Outlaws here. It's been Foxy Valentine's all the way so
Tag
far.
made. Psycho Sonya finding Lisa Chase, the double team, an outlaw speciality.
What are they
Throw out
looking
there,
for here?
tenure.
Double
big
backdrop.
Big double backdrop there. The spine of Nancy Valentine must be on fire after that one. Lisa Chase going right back to the attack on the arm.
Turn this crowd around. The Outlaws back in the steering wheel.
Missed with the knees. Valentine got out that corner quickly. Hard Irish whip back to the Fox. Oh, great counter in the corner. Great corner work. Tag made. Oh, wait a minute. No. The Fox seemingly... Excuse me, I thought the Fox tagged... Oh, no, she did. She did tag in Nancy Valentine. I wasn't quite sure what happened there. Lisa Chase led the Fox back into the Outlaws' corner. That's the bottom line. The Fox got bamboozled there by a little bit of in-ring psychology by Lisa Chase, who took us all by surprise. Psycho Sonya now the legal woman.
What a face buster. Triangle backdrop. The Outlaws have found their opening, but caught again. Well, Fox will need to bring this to the submission game. Single leg Boston though.
Single leg Boston worked out of relatively quickly there by Sonya. Going right back on the attack with those powerful legs. Hard Irish whip into the empty corner. Handstand. Clothesline. Incredible athleticism. Irish whip back into the outlaw corner. Tag made.
The Outlaws now racking up the tags. Neck break bomb.
That could be over right there. Sonya's going to run interference. Chatopa's there. Double axe handle misses. Fox kicks out. Valentine's interception misses. She got past Psycho Sonya, who delivers a German suplex a second too late. The Fox kicked out regardless. Lisa Chase keeping on the attack. The Fox is in trouble here and in outlaw territory. Top rope, high risk.
Chase waiting for Fox to get back to her feet. What an oversight. He's completely missing her opponent.
Oh, that is a crucial mistake there. The Fox can smell blood in the water. Lisa Chase making arguably one of the first mistakes of her entire career in that misjudgment. What a counter there by the Fox.
Not sure.
As Psycho Sonya trying to run a cheap shot offense on the outside. Counter 5. Falls right back into the scoop slam of Chase, who presses Fox down. Valentine's back up into her corner.
It's Fox against the ropes once more.
What will the Outlaws do to win this match, Erwin? 2 double axe handles.
Shoulder badge in the corner.
All around the world. Boom! Stiff elbow right to the jawline of Nancy Valentine. Oh, excuse me, the Fox.
Buckleplex.
Hell of a buckleplex by Chase. Fox is in trouble. Chatopa's down. It's over.
Has been eliminated.
Fox is out. Nancy Valentine on her own.
2-1. 2-1. Traditional elimination stylings.
Give it to Belly.
The student must go it alone. Lisa Chase and Psycho Sonia must sense this incredible opportunity.
No.
The reign could be coming to an end here tonight. 13 minutes. Nancy Valentine must, as you quite rightly put it, Owen, go it alone.
Fox doesn't look like she has any idea what's hit her on the outside here.
What a reversal.
DDT.
Great reversal by Valentine, who certainly isn't a slouch. What a slap there. She must dig down deep on her own now. Boom. Take down Sonia.
Michinoku driver.
We've seen that before by Valentine. That manoeuvre has won matches in the past. Valentine not satisfied. Going for the Valentine bow win.
She is locked in.
The submission specialist, Nancy Valentine, tying up Psycho Sonia.
Oh, that's it.
It's 1-on-1. It's Lisa Chase versus Nancy Valentine. Chase could do nothing about the submission under the gaze of Shatope. Now pounding down to Valentine in the corner. Hurricane Rana.
Back and forth this has become. Down to one woman apiece. Lisa Chase looking to get rid of.
What a kick out there by Valentine. Only after the one count. Punch to the midsection. Lisa Chase and Valentine for their respective teams. 11 minutes to find a winner. Stiff forearm shot by Valentine. And again into the Bulldog.
My God. Emotion of this crowd running raucous. Valentine going for a pin using the ropes.
Any shortcut necessary from Valentine. Big kick out by Chase.
Never works here in N.E.W.
Refusing to go down without a fight. Neckbreaker. Chase, the veteran, in a one-on-one contest, has so much experience in this big match environment than Nancy Valentine, despite this incredible reign. A four-time world champion is Lisa Chase. Big
what a suplex. Chase on a roll here. German suplex.
What a German. You can almost taste it. Dear Lord. I sense the momentum shifting. I'm not sure about you, Owen.
Chase thinking about her next attack, catching her breath in the corner. This has been an exhausting affair. Nearly 10 minutes in here. Chase begins to work on that arm.
The arm in the face, the neck of Nancy Valentine must be on fire here. Chase.
Belly to belly.
The infamous belly to belly. The best in the business.
No!
Valentine kicks out. The legacy they have created was half a second away from being written into the history books. Stiff forearm by Valentine, top rope, high risk. Lisa Chase in no man's land.
This didn't pay off for Lisa Chase. Is it going to pay off for Fox?
No!
For Valentine, excuse me. Same crash and burn.
Exactly the same thing that happened to Lisa Chase about 5-6 minutes ago, Owen. Both women have made the mistake, but Lisa Chase was so out of it she couldn't capitalise. Nancy Valentine was actually on her feet first.
Perhaps just swinging out of instinct though.
Got the back drop in. Kick to the midsection. What a back elbow there by Valentine.
This has been a grueling affair. Valentine thinking that's it.
Was that elbow enough to take out Chase? No. 2.5 there. Good strong two for Nancy Valentine. Whatever she's doing is starting to wear down her opponent, the veteran Lisa Chase.
Both women exhausted here.
I think Valentine trying to get a breath in the corner. And you're right, Erwin. We'll have to consider a draw here, and in terms of a draw, the title would remain with Foxy Valentine.
There's still 8 minutes yet. Valentine looking for a suplex here.
What a counter there by Chase. No, stiff left. Stiff right return by Chase.
Another huge suplex.
Big slap suplex. At a vital moment. GBH neck wrench to work on the core there of Nancy Valentine. The veteran Chase going a little bit old school on the rookie. Duff. Hard knee to the nose. Chase certainly working up a swell in this one. 7.5 minutes remain. Or there and thereabouts. Chase primed and ready.
Dead center of the ring. Another belly to belly.
Right into the pinch. Atopa's there for the count. 2.
No! Again! No idea where Valentine is finding this from, but it proves why Foxy Valentines have been women's tag champions for so long.
Well over a year, Erwin, and that is exactly why. Stone cold resilience. Arm drag counter there by Valentine, who is amazingly, incredibly fighting back. Big suplex over the top rope, bounce back, stole right into the well-executed one-arm suplex. Primed and ready this time. Valentine in the driving seat. Chase no idea where she is.
Facebuster!
Incredible facebuster could be enough. Chatopa's there. 2. No! This time, Chase half a second away from defeat. Oh, wait a minute.
Trapped.
Valentine ball.
Locked in.
There it is.
The same move that got a partner out of this, and that's it.
It's incredible. The reign lives. The reign lives for Foxy Valentine's. Nancy Valentine did it.
Once again against the odds. Fox even being eliminated first.
729 days and counting, Erwin.
I can't believe it.
When will it end? Will it ever end?
Intense action throughout, but it was that final Valentine ball.
Here are your winners.
Fox back to celebrate.
Team Fox and Nancy Valentine.
Yeah, Fox no sold it when she came back into the ring. A little fist bump to her student, and she grabbed her belt off Mike Chatopa like she'd been there the entire time. That is classic Foxy Valentine. 729 days, Erwin. My God, this run continues.
A chosen few, blessed with our time in hell. Witness a divine vision, the day we all fell still. Enter the dying age, a shattered hourglass. Wrap up the warring gods, and so this too shall pass. It's only getting worse, not worth the moment's regret. Each dawn another my vengeance. Blame me for your intent. Fear, death in the ways. Enthrall others fallen from grace. Petty is as petty does. Witness the master's grace.
Fear and death in the wings. Enthrall of those fallen from grace. Petty is as petty does. Witness the mass disgrace.
God forbid you read the signs. Watch for meanings between the lines. Gehenna has now arrived. No hindsight for the blind. Your trust has been misplaced. Believe the lies told to your face. Became another casualty, and now it's too late. You finally made it home. Draped in the flame that you fell for. And so it goes. The ashes of the wake. It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the European Championship.
Wow. For a second time here tonight. End times gather. That's a bad omen for the champion.
It's a good point, Owen. End times have already seen the Reaper's Bride, the Phantom, lose to Carolyn Carr here tonight. The Reaper, of course, is not coming alone. Next to his most loyalist lieutenant, Joe Freeman, who has still got a tag team title match to think about here tonight.
How much is now riding on the shoulders of the leader of End Times. Try and somewhat shrug off that loss.
While some men are born to be leaders, Erwin, and other men are born to be led. And this night is a night that the Reaper must step up and prove why he should be the leader of End Times. He's already had challenges to his authority from the likes of Grime. You have to wonder if that'll rear its ugly head once more if the Reaper is not successful here tonight.
You gotta think as well, the Reaper doesn't want the European Championship, so he claims, but I think even he realises that is his best key into that world division that he so seeks.
Well, let's not forget, you could argue that Razor Parsons had a big part to play about the Reaper not winning the World Heavyweight Championship.
Arguably so. Moss was wise enough to bring some back up.
Who can blame him? Brad Moss and Zach Fuller have become somewhat of a double act as of late here at N.E.W, but it has reaped some interesting fruits for both men. A much more focused Zach Fuller and a much more successful Brad Moss stands as the current reigning, defending European champion. And that Morse code, Erwin, is indeed a game changer. He hits that move. And this one could be a good night.
Yeah, I think it may even
Moss.
defeat the Reaper here tonight.
Well, no one's impervious. The Reaper has not lost many matches, but he has lost matches.
Introducing the challenger from the pits of hell, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Reaper.
Determined look on the Demon's face.
Introducing the champion from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the European champion, Brad Morse.
The champion in the form of his career at the moment.
Powerhouse versus a technician here. It's European Championship on the line.
Roy Hunter back for this important European Championship matchup. Him and Mike done a great job here tonight.
Let's not forget on Brawl. Even Brad Morse uncharacteristically showing dread of this match.
The bell is rung and here we go, big neck breaker to kick
looking
things
to
off, and
finish
Morse going
it.
straight for a pin. Trying to finish it in the first 10 seconds. Points for optimism there for the champion. GBH neck wrench working in on the car of the Reaper.
And Reaper back to his feet quickly though. Oh, a rib breaker.
Beautiful rib breaker, that cynical offense there of the Reaper. Everything he does hurts. He will go for pressure points. See him there stamping on the rotary cuff of Brad Morse, which is pivotal of course for Morse's Morse code. The Reaper will think about the 3 steps ahead every single time.
A DDT.
That running DDT of the Reaper, that signature driving DDT onto Morse, who's been distracted by the Reaper distracted there by Zach Fuller running his mouth, but wisely staying on the ground, so Hunter can't do much about that. Big suplex there by Morse, kind of quickly win to the fireman carry there by the Reaper.
Zach Fuller may have to provide Brad Morse a fair few of those opportunities here tonight.
Well, what's good for the
Reaper
goose
full
is good for the
control.
gander, Erwin. I mean, let's not forget that End Times will take every opportunity that they can muster to give the Reaper an advantage here.
That much is also true. Brad Morse managed to get behind the Reaper on the re-entry there.
Morse, despite the fact that he gave up the high ground, got the advantage there with a backdrop, cynical stomp to the face. But the Reaper's no stranger to that as well. Both these men can go to ugly places, we know that about them. At least.
Headlock here. Just holding on. Oh, right to the eyes.
Well, classic rake to the eyes, perfectly legal here in N.E.W. Another beautiful DDT right into the pin, only gets a 1 count. Morse kicking out quickly. Didn't want to give the Reaper the satisfaction of a 2. Hard right hand there, takes the Reaper to a knee. How often do you see that?
That was a vicious jab by Brad Morse there. The Reaper once again fighting free.
Yeah, hard elbows to the midsection of Morse. Fallaway slam there by the Reaper, throwing Brad Morse clear across the ring.
Nearly into Zach Fuller on the outside there.
Hard right there by Morse. Double backbreaker. Slick offense there by the champion, straight into the pin, not even a 1 count. That is the demonic endurance of the challenger in the Reaper there, Erwin.
Zach Fuller sliding a chair in.
Spinebuster! Hell of a spinebuster by the Reaper, double A standard. Oof. A stomp to the head of his arm. He's got that look in his eye. Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Dominator! Hell of a dominator by the Reaper, Zach Fuller. In a well-timed smash mouth interception there. I think the Reaper was half thinking about going out there. The Reaper telling that Moss's time is near. Fuller creating as much as a distraction as humanly possible. If he's not careful, he's going to get himself thrown out of here. It's given Moss enough time to recover though. Suplex of his own. End time's furious with the referee here. Scoop slam by Moss.
A lot riding on this match. Again, European Championship on the line here.
I'm not sure if Fuller's been ejected there by Hunter.
Still at ringside, last I saw. Clearly trying to get things back in Brad Moss's corner. He has helped a little here.
Oh, there's no doubt Brad Moss could have been dead and buried after that dominator if it wasn't for Zach Fuller, who still is in the corner. You just seen him there.
Forehand blocked.
Forehand block, looking for one of those other devastating follow-away slams. My word, what a follow-away slam that is by the Reaper.
Offense.
The stomp to the midsection afterwards, and the camel clutch submission way too close to the ropes, Hunter making the Reaper break the hold. Brad Moss momentarily found himself in no man's land, but going for a Moss classic of his own, draping DDT. No one does it better than Brad Moss.
Oh, tapping in the dots and dashes. Moss caught.
Into the pin, referees there. 2. No! The Reaper kicked out of the Moss cord. Hard European uppercut, demonic endurance. Kick to the midsection by Moss. Suplex by the champion.
Hyping himself up, going back in for the attack.
Oh, what a curb stomp there by Moss right across the face of the challenger. And a stiff knee to follow boot. Either that kick of the knee, I think, has busted the Reaper open, Owen.
Thinking right, blood pouring from the face.
2.
Oh. Very near fall once more.
Well, the Reaper is in a place he has not been to in a very long time. He is tasting his own blood. Brad Moss to the top rope. The champion is going for broke here.
Challenger back to his feet.
Misses with the crossbody. Reaper sidestepped it. Flawed over. Neck breaker. Stomp again to the midsection. Stomp again to the rotary cuff of the Reaper. Working on those arms. Probably thinking about that vicious dominator of the Reapers, Owen.
Yeah, trying to weaken that hook so he can maybe worm out of it should he find himself there once more.
This crowd is electric.
Moss dragging the Reaper back to the middle of the ring, going for another pin.
2. No!
Again, the Reaper kicking out.
Unreal, unholy, demonic resilience.
Only caught Brad Moss.
Oh, the clothesline right to the back of the neck, going straight for the pin. Again, no wasted motion. Again, a kick out from the champion. Hand drag counter, almost a ninja flip there by Moss. Dragging the Reaper away from the ropes. I can't believe he's going to go for a pin after such a simple manoeuvre.
Well, this time the Phantom providing a distraction.
Well, you can't say Moss hasn't deserved that one considering what Zach Fuller's done in this matchup. Reverse DDT by the Reaper, who thanks his minions for their input. Second time tonight, Erwin. Dominator. Good night, good luck, new European champion. It's no! Oh dear sweet Jesus! Brad Moss kicked out!
I don't know how that has infuriated the Reaper.
That just doesn't happen, Owen!
I went for another follow-away slam counter by Brad Moss.
Incredible reversal, pivotal moment for Brad Moss. Front-facing headlock. Shin breaker, just to slow the Reaper down. Hard elbow right into the heart of the Demon of Fleet Street.
Sending into enemy territory once more though. Confident Moss.
Stomped the midsection, countered there by the Reaper. Stick eyes.
I think that's busted Brad Moss open. Blood trickling from his forehead too now.
Well, a drop toe hold counter there though by the champion. Incredible ring awareness, considering he is tasting his own blood. Both men now have to worry about that, as well as the incredible amount of pain that both men have endured here in what has been an incredibly closely contested affair here between Brad Moss and the Reaper.
Set him up on the top rope.
The Reaper with nowhere to go but down. Brad Moss with intent in his eyes.
Oh no, we saw this with Alex Crom.
Oh no, not again.
From the top rope, Moss card.
At the super variety, a devastating middle rope Moss cord.
Phantom trying to provide a distraction to Hunter.
Phantom is having kiddens here.
Moss still trying to get to the cover.
Her man is in trouble. Brad Moss.
Oh.
No!
Nate dragging Hunter out of the ring as well, just to ensure that wasn't a 3.
Well, the Reaper wasn't kicking out. Nate has just saved his master. That has got to be it now for Nate. Surely, how has he been allowed to stay in the Reaper's corner?
And Hunter rushing back to the action in the ring. Oh,
Hammerlock. Moss is trying to get out of it. At this point, the Reaper just trying to slow Moss down. Shots to the midsection by the champion. Follow-away slam of his own. A bit of a receipt there by Brad Moss.
There's the Reaper stacked up on his shoulders. Oh,
hanging the Reaper off to dry off that top rope. I'm still getting over the fact that the Reaper managed to survive one of those super Moss cords, Owen.
No idea how. And once again he is fighting back.
Just how does he do this? Third time tonight.
Dominator.
3 dominators. Not 1, not 2, but 3 dominators to Brad Moss. Pulled away from the ropes. It's over. What a match. What an absolute war.
Brad Moss certainly found his confidence throughout that match, but it was not enough to keep that title from the clenches of the Reaper.
He not only has demonic endurance and a demonic following, he also has a win-loss record, the likes of which has been rarely seen in the history of N.E.W. And once again, the Demon of Fleet Street holds gold.
Bad news for anyone in the European division.
It's bad news for anyone in N.E.W.
European champion, the Reaper.
The darkness extends its reach. With one more title still up for grabs tonight, this could still be a great night
that's
for End
coming up
Times.
next. The Reaper with a newly won title. Oh my God, what action we've seen already here tonight.
Incredible night this has been. compared to Vega,
Yeah.
he has to be considered the weak link because the monster is on a roll. Canadian face breaker, my God.
Let's face it, if in some bizarro wonderland Simon Youngblood was tag team partners with Vega, he would be considered the weak link to Vega. And this could be all over for the industry here as a Magnum Opus having set for Opus 1.
Absolutely beautiful. This has been a textbook tag team performance. Sweeping STF. Franco got there. I thought that was it.
Drove Vega into that pin, breaking things up there.
There was no other way. Franco had to perhaps even sacrifice his own partner to keep this match on. Swiftly right to the skull there.
Just kept calm, kept his cool and cleared the ring.
Blinking European uppercut. Uppercut. The former world champion in his own right, Mick Weaver had skills.
Oh, this is how they won the opportunity match.
Get in there, Vega.
Tag titles could be over with right here. Oh, hang on a second. Razor Parsons backstage attacking the Beast here.
Oh, hello, the Razor Parsons going at it. The Beast.
Gotta wonder if that means the Reaper won't be coming out. You gotta think the Reaper's gonna be seeking after Razor Parsons here tonight.
Razor Parsons must have a death wish.
Causing a distraction for end times, it seems. It's only Freeman and Nate out here alone.
It's been a long road to Damascus for Joe Freeman and Nate in the men's tag team division. This has been the accumulation of well over a year's work here. You can't deny that both these men have earned their title shot. Despite what you may think of the demonic structure that is End Times.
Oh yeah, that cult. You gotta, once again, as I said earlier in the night, you've gotta believe the Reaper has offered them some kind of promises, some kind of worth for sticking with him.
Well, I think the clue is what's happening right now, Erwin. I mean, I've always said that Joe Freeman is the most loyal lieutenant of the Reaper, and now these men are one match away from holding the most illustrious prize in tag team wrestling, the N.E.W. Men's Tag Team Championship.
Nate has been there before. Joe Freeman, a long tenure here in N.E.W., has never won a title.
Is there a more respected veteran though in the back than Joe Freeman? Well, before he joined this supergroup anyway.
Here come the tag team champions, a bit of a cocky attitude on their faces tonight.
Well, the industry have every right to be cocky. They beat a record-breaking run of Magnum Opus, which essentially not only dethroned them as champions, it destroyed them as a unit. The industry since then have stood tall at the top of the tag team mountain and thoroughly intend to stay there. Yuri and Franco, two of the best technical wrestlers in the world, period, may very well make records of their own before they're done.
They have the Women's World Championship and the Men's World Championship after this matchup.
Yeah, with due respect to everything that's come before, we are now at the business end of the night.
Again, traditional tag team elimination stipulation in effect. That's both members of the team must be eliminated.
Nate, Demon, Joe, Freeman on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 444 pounds, Demon Nate and Demon Joe Freeman.
Despite everything that those men have done, and despite everything that End Times stand for,
Joe Freeman.
it would be great to see Joe Freeman win a title here in N.E.W.
Weight of 493 pounds, they are the Tag Team Champions, Franco and Yuri, the Industry.
But I don't think it will be tonight, because I can't look past the champions. No disrespect to Nate and Joe Freeman, who are both tremendous competitors. The Industry and Franco and Yuri, two of the best technical wrestlers in the world. Let's just underline that, because it's a fact, are in the form of their lives right now.
Yuri claiming himself the king of the ring.
All hail His Majesty, Owen. Oof. Nate with a suplex to kick things off against Franco, the All-American.
The Industry again about getting their former glory noticed, about their now current glory being noticed. Oh, quick shot there from Joe Freeman, stopped the offense of Franco.
You know, Franco had the option of 3 different athletic scholarships in college, Owen. That's the kind of pedigree we're talking about here. Tag made. Joe Freeman, now the legal man, the veteran. How much does this mean to Joe Freeman? You know what, before End Times I used to travel down the road with Joe. You couldn't meet a nicer guy. I can't believe the transformation that End Times has caused to him.
Quite the enjoyable character from Denmark, no more. Joe Freeman certainly changed, as has Nate.
Well, yeah, I mean, the same could be said for every single member of End Times, barring the Reaper, Erwin. The phenomenal change in attitude and appearance from every single member of that demonic supergroup just is a testament to the hold the Reaper has upon them. And can you imagine it tonight here? They've already won the European Championship by the hands of the Reaper himself. Can you imagine the influence that End Times would hold if they could add the tag team title to that list?
Freeman has faced these two in the past. Yuri and Franco, as has Nate.
It's hard to know who to root for in this matchup. The Industry have not exactly endeared themselves to the fans. Hard.
What an uppercut.
European uppercut there. Corkscrew variety. By the Russian Bear, Yuri.
Leg drop to follow and
Tag
another
made.
tag back to Franco. Quick tags by both teams very experienced.
Hard Irish whip back into the corner. Shoulder tackle got out of the way there. Joe Freeman, the wily veteran, knows not to stay in the corner of the Industry for too long. Gets a few elbows to the midsection for his trouble. Franco, of course, just so hard to beat from a vertical base, will wear any opponent down.
Hard
Blind
shot.
tag made there to Nate, but Joe Freeman took a pounding every step of the way. Corkscrew elbow takes down Franco. Incredible athleticism, sidesteps the second one though, and that's just how quick Franco can be. Tag made to Yuri. Great communication by the tag team champions. Well held there by Nate, taking Yuri down quickly. 2 corkscrew elbows, making quick work of the Russian Bear. Sweep of the leg by the champion, Yuri back on the attack.
This has been hard hitting back and forth from the get-go. 3 minutes of solid offense. It's going to start wearing on these teams now.
And drag into the DDT there by Nate. Once one half of the family tag team of Marty and Nate. A well-mannered, quiet young man. No more. The hands of End Times. Stiff elbows to the midsection.
Samoan drop.
Hard Samoan drop there to the Russian Bear. Yuri, hard Irish whip to the corner, gets an elbow to the jaw. Nate has slowed the pace of this match down.
Samoan driver.
Oh my lord, what a Samoan driver. He got all of that. Dragging the Russian Bear away from the ropes. Going for a submission here.
Crab.
Looking for the Nate Crab. You're right, Erwin, locked in.
the champion.
Oh, that's it. Yuri taps.
Eliminated.
Yuri decides he doesn't want his leg braked and tapped out. The All-American Franco is now looking at two relatively fresh members of End Times. Gets a right hand in before Nate goes to work on that leg. Oh, a corkscrew elbow takes down the All-American.
We saw how Nancy Valentine was able to turn it around. Can Franco do the same here? I'm shocked at Yuri being eliminated via submission.
Yeah, I mean, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. In Franco, he will not be happy with that Nate managed to tap him out. On a free extended event, no less. What a belly-to-belly overhead. Franco coming out with all cylinders firing here into an armbar of his own. Submission locked in by Franco, trying to gain a little bit of vengeance for his tag team partner. Nate works out of it quickly. Stiff elbow by Franco.
Oh, DDT.
Countered into that DDT by Nate.
Crowd becoming riotous as End Times.
Super kick. With this type of focus, Nate might just not need Joe Freeman. There's no one to save Franco. No! I thought that was it.
Yeah, so did I. I thought we had new tag team champions as quick as that. But Franco is still fighting.
Yeah, Franco countered in the corner, but there's no one to tag in, no one to help him. Stiff forearm taking Franco down. Nate elects to stay in the ring to try finish the job. Joe Freeman screaming instructions from the ring apron. You have to believe that even if Franco takes an advantage here, Joe Freeman is going to try and help his tag team partner to try and keep this at a 2-1 advantage.
Oh, looking to finish Franco off the same way. Nate Crab
again.
Franco
Surely
ready.
not. See how quickly Franco got onto his shoulders, Erwin, to try and elevate that hold and try and get out of it.
Try and release the pressure. Oh, DDT again.
Stiff DDT to an already bust open Franco. The blood is starting to pour down the All-American's face. Tag made to a completely rested Joe Freeman. We've seen this before, Erwin.
Oh, hard forearm drapes him over the knees.
Cynical double team. Joe Freeman, his first piece of offense, could just seal the deal.
It does.
End Times stand top of the men's tag team mountain. Joe Freeman, with one move, has won his first title here in N.E.W.
And a shocking defeat to Yuri there. That super kick. Another Nate Crab. Franco again, as we said, quickly rotating, getting out of it. This would signal the defeat. That tag made to Joe Freeman, who now, after so long in AEW, picks up his first title.
On the backbreaker.
The End Times banner.
Second one tonight, Erwin. The backbreaker into the body splash over an exhausted Franco was enough for both Joe Freeman and Nate here. The long-standing tag team finally holding tag team gold here in N.E.W.
Tag team Demon, Nate and Demon Joe Freeman.
It's been a good night at the office for End Times.
Our world championships are up for grabs next. What a night it has been.
fall, and is for the Women's Championship.
Oh, hang on a second. Judging by the music, Dare Durand is not coming alone. Our new tag team champions are coming alongside her.
An incredible display of power here for the industry.
Clearly hidden those belts away backstage somewhere.
They have been kept under guard. I'm being told in my headset in the VIP area that they have, shall we say, stolen from underneath Magnum Opus. I'm told Snake is not very happy about. The United Kingdom champion wanted to celebrate himself here tonight. So there's a ruckus going on backstage already, Erwin. It's going to be the second time tonight.
Confused myself. In the industry just losing the titles. It's been a long night here, folks.
But God knows what's going on back there now. Well, a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Dare Durand after that loss for the industry, Erwin.
Indeed there is, but the French Phenom knows a lot about her opponent here tonight, Cynthia Violet. Both making their name known in EFW.
A little promotion that could. Some of the rising stars of EFW now stand top of the mountain in N.E.W. The now defunct organisation having a lasting impact on our main roster.
Dare Durand being defeated by the woman that this woman defeated to get that title.
Well, let's not forget that the Red Dragon has already defended the Women's Championship, Erwin. She has already got a successful defence under their belts. No pun intended. Cynthia Violet has gone on record saying she wants a, quote, epic title reign. She said this is the year of the Red Dragon.
Of course,
well, she has to prove it by beating the best, and they don't get much better than the French Phenom and multi-time Women's Champion Dare Durand.
Of course, on this week's episode of Brawl, we just had on Friday, Dare Durand beat Akane Matsuda to become number one contender. Cynthia Violet survived her roster shrink match, held on to a championship against Selena Figueroa.
Think about this, in a matter of a week, Cynthia Violet could potentially beat Akane Matsuda and Dare Durand.
From Paris, France, the Phenom Dare Durand.
The French Phenom, however, will have other ideas.
What a response from the crowd there.
Introducing the champion from Seattle, Washington. She is the Women's Champion, the Dragon, Cynthia Violet.
What a response for the champion.
Once again, Erwin, we are dealing with a veteran versus a relative rookie, a homegrown talent in Cynthia Violet, the champion. Very proud of her accomplishments here in N.E.W. versus a Dare Durand, a talent sided by Adrian Goldman himself. Mike Shatopa, our senior official, with the women's world title above his head.
And again, they both know what it takes to get that championship and keep it. Oof.
A drag to the head of Violet. Take down quickly there by Durand. Violet gets out of it with a backdrop. Kana, quick thinking. I mean, the amount of improvement to Cynthia Violet over the last 12 months. It's truly been impressive. Dave Duran came to N.E.W. already incredibly competent and has only just got better. This one, for my money, Erwin, is just too close to call.
Certainly will be. Again, with Yuri and Franco hanging around at ringside, that may very well provide the edge for Dave Duran here tonight.
You may well be right. Dave Duran back on the attack. The French phenom, no stranger to a hard-hitting offense, of course, MMA trained alongside 3 or 4 different types of martial arts.
Quick bulldog there from Violet, but quicker round there from Dave Duran.
Just a mixture of styles here, Erwin, as well. The sheer technicality and experience of Duran. It's a smash mouth power style of Violet.
Does not seem to be paying her dividends in the early goings of this match. Violet fighting from underneath right now.
Might not be a bad idea from the mat. Don't want to expose your back too much against a competitor of the standard of Dave Duran. Shin breaker there to the champion. Cynthia Violet. Arm drag counter. Keeping, at least holding her own here with Duran.
Driving their head once more into the mat, going for a pin, but not even a 1.
There have been question marks about Cynthia Violet's technicality, at least the standard of technicality that she can produce inside that ring, and again, that could be exposed against a competitor the level of Dave Duran. However, you cannot doubt the heart of our champion here.
Certainly not. And again, Dave Duran taunting her to get back in the ring. She does so and delivers a hard right hand. What a face buster.
Beautiful face buster there by Violet. Kick to the spine. And again to Duran. Nothing fancy, but it'll do the job here. Armbar. He's working on that rotary cuff of Duran, which will help against Duran's lifting offense. GBH neck wrench to work on the core of the French phenom.
Weakening up that spine and neck. Armbar locked in.
Another big armbar there by Violet.
Quick release, perhaps can have the full extension there.
Cynthia Violet taking a moment to rub Duran's face in it, not sure how good of an idea that was. Hip toss again.
And the Dragon may have broken though.
Yeah, Cynthia Violet firing on all cylinders, no doubt about that, right back into an armbar. Again doing more damage, that rotary cuff of Dave Duran going straight in for a pin here at least. Wearing down her opponent, only getting a 1 count. First pin of the match goes to the Red Dragon, Erwin, and the champion is starting to feel cocky here. I'm not sure if the crowd appreciate that. Never been exactly what you would call a fan favourite as Cynthia Violet.
Again, going into this match confident, saying whoever it was, Akane or Dave Duran, she would beat them. Dave Duran gave her a
statement of intent if she could beat them both in the same week, Erwin. Tremendous athleticism again there by the Red Dragon. Violet with the pin.
That's
it's over!
Just like that.
That handspring.
Driving the knees into the ribs of Dave Duran might have just finished the job here tonight.
You might just be right, Erwin. That consistent offense to the midsection seemed to wear down the hand. That hard right hand certainly couldn't have helped matters, but watch this. Springboard, knees right into the ribs, straight into the pin, arm over the neck, and that was all she wrote for Cynthia Violet, who in the space of a week has beaten 2 of the pound-for-pound best female wrestlers in the world, N.E.W. homegrown talent.
Women's champion, the Dragon.
Incredible!
Great stuff here. We have 1 match remaining. Our main event tonight. As if this hasn't been good enough, we will be back after an advert break.
pose.
Flashing for the cameras, baby, we should be in vogue. I could be your supermodel, let me strike a pose. Flashing for the cameras, baby, we should be in vogue. I could be your supermodel, let me strike a pose.
When we're ready to sing, we step up at the microphones, and it comes out something like this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Championship.
The most powerful and feared man in the
Well, here we go. There can only be one world champion, one king of the mountain, and tonight we will determine whether or not Chris Jones will break his own record and become a 5-time N.E.W. world champion, or will a Lionheart Simon Youngblood retain to fight another day?
A lot of anticipation and bated breath here tonight. Arguably, Simon Youngblood's last free extended event defense was not really him winning the match, it was Razor Parsons. Since then, he's only faced a junior division contender in the roster trim to keep his world division match. Arguably, this will be the true test of Simon Youngblood here tonight. But then let's not forget that Simon Youngblood defeated Vega to get that title in the first place.
It's a great point. But Chris Jones on our last episode of Brawl not only survived a roster shrink, I think my exact words were Chris Jones did what he does best, he won. And in big match scenarios, there are few men ever in the annals of N.E.W. history that have a better record, Erwin, than Chris Jones.
Once again finds himself in that world title picture. fight that our champion has.
The heart of a lion and a competitive streak to match. Kentucky's favourite son.
Well, it was official over the weekend. Simon Youngblood has been added to the list of 10 active legends here in N.E.W.
That is quite the accomplishment for Simon Youngblood, well deserved. For the now two-time New Extremes Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, entering the only way he knows how, through the people. Have we ever had a more popular world champion, Owen, than Simon Youngblood?
Arguably not. Simon Youngblood has indeed captured our fans' hearts. And it's not going to be hard to guess who I'm rooting for here tonight myself.
For anyone not aware, that would be Simon Youngblood. Your hatred for Chris Jones has been incredibly well documented.
I want to thank you wherever you are joining us for our final match of the card here tonight.
It's been a long one, hasn't it? But we got there. The World Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Cheyenne, Wyoming, weighing in at 150 pounds, Chris Jones. Introducing the champion from Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the world champion, Simon Youngblood.
A title he wears with pride, the only title he is interested in, the only title he's here for, a legacy as World Heavyweight Champion.
Title held up for contention.
Chris Jones, if he won this match, would be the most decorated N.E.W. World Champion in history. He already is, but he would certainly cement his own legacy here tonight. A line in the sand has been drawn.
Oof, went for that knee.
The bell has been rung.
Oh.
First blood goes to Youngblood with that stiff clothesline there. Jones tried to come out the blocks quickly, but Youngblood was ready for him. Off the ropes, dropped down by Jones. Lock up into a kick to the midsection there by Youngblood. Single leg drop kick by the champion. Kick to the heart.
Standing moonsault.
First standing moonsault of the night. Textbook. Youngblood so far. Jawbreaker counter, highly raced knee there by Jones.
Connects with it that time.
Both men pulling out the classics early on here, Owen.
And again, Youngblood having the height and weight advantage as Chris Jones' opponents usually do.
It's never slowed Jones down, not for a second. He has used his small stature to his advantage, as you would expect.
That knee again.
Race knee again. A key part of Chris Jones' offense. What a bloody springboard single leg drop kick that was by our champion Simon Youngblood, my word.
Practically moonsaulting off the chest of Chris Jones with the impact there. Only a 1.
If for a second you doubt Simon Youngblood's hunger, or if you doubt his ability or his athleticism, then think again. We are looking at the very definition of a fighting world champion here in Simon Youngblood.
Both men arguably will be looking for an aerial offense to end this matchup. Simon Youngblood could be looking for it right now.
The best moonsault in the business. We know that.
I think so. Chris Jones stirring. Waited a little.
What a crossbody.
Right across the ring.
Sweet Jesus, what air by Simon Youngblood then. GBH neck wrench to just wear out that core a little bit more after 200 odd pounds just landed on Chris Jones's chest, right in for the pin.
Still only a 1.
He didn't even get a 2 count. That's incredible resilience from Chris Jones, like him or not. I know which category you belong to.
Oof, went for a clothesline. Oof. Youngblood got it instead.
Stomping away at the heart, if he has one, of on the chest of Chris Jones.
Oh, hang on, Schoolboy. Super kick! That could very well be it. Simon Youngblood, though, showing off to this crowd as he's hyped up here.
Trademark, the Lionheart. Chris Jones rolls into an almost perfect position. Dare we see
finish it? Moonsault!
Best moonsault in the business.
That's gotta be it.
1, 2, it's
It
over!
is just like that.
Was there any ever doubt?
Thank God.
Simon Youngblood retains.
I don't have to utter the words. New world champion Simon Youngblood carries on into the new year.
That's the best news we've had all year, Owen.
It really is. And we want to thank everyone that's been along the ride here.
What a night.
What a night it has been. What next week could possibly bring us, we do not know. But we hope to see you there. Thank you and good night.
Here is your winner,